Are iGaming reports becoming another form of content marketing rather than real research?
Oh, I like this question.
So this is an interesting one because we both do reports. You know, you guys released iGaming Trends a few weeks ago. We do market intelligence reports. And you know, we talked about it yesterday. You are seeing a lot more reports coming to market. And with that many reports, there is going to be a wide variation in quality and output. I mean, from my perspective, reports are a time commitment to read. Some of ours run to, you know, they're very long. Like they run 20, 30 pages. It can only be that long if it provides genuine value. And that is kind of it can be a challenge. You need to have something that makes it distinct. You know, for example, a few years ago, maybe 21, 22, we did some market reports. And they were quite short. You know, I think we did one in Brazil when we thought there was going to be movement about 3 years before anything actually happened. And I think we did one in Ontario. I think Brazil did okay, Ontario did really well. It was timed around the market opening. But I look back on them and, you know, they're fine. But I think what we've started to think about is how do we do something that competes with, you know, reports in any industry. Like, what is a kind of like proper like briefing document, you know, genuine market intelligence, position papers. So you guys work with Kantar and iGaming Trends, and I think that's the sort of quality that you need to aspire to with a report. You know, I think the white paper format, for the most part, like we see a lot of kind of like from across the industry, kind of like white paper format style things. I mean, that works for a government briefing. I don't think it works for an industry report. I think you need to get really kind of granular and rich and offer something different. There needs to be something in that report that they absolutely can't get anywhere, or that would take them a long time to get. You know, like we did a report on Brazil and we spent a long time on it. You know, and also it's who's writing it. I mean, I think for the industry, you kind of want people with different perspectives working in these things, whether they come from a different sector, whether they come from technology, because they're going to look at it with new eyes and they're going to treat it in a way where it's going to be accessible enough for someone who doesn't know anything about it in the industry, but deep enough for someone in the industry that needs to get a handle on it. But I'm keen to hear your thoughts. I mean, do you feel, in fact, let me phrase that as a question, if that's okay. So when you guys release iGaming Trends, I mean, like, what's the kind of core, you know, kind of like ethos of doing that? Is it to inform the industry? Is it to engage specific parts of the industry? Like, how do you treat reports?
Speaking of iGaming Trends, our key intent was to give proper information about the industry to industry leaders and to participants of the industry. And the idea of iGaming Trends came to us maybe in 2021. And this idea was born because, for example, when I came to the industry and started to work on my first marketing strategy for SOFTSWISS, it was extremely hard for me to gather proper information about the industry, to understand what works, what doesn't work, what should I do, what trends are in this industry, because I came from FMCG industry, and you know, every year when we were working on our business plan for the next year, the key things we read all possible trends to understand our consumers' behavior patterns for the next year. Because based on this, we could do our own predictions and plan. So for me, it was very, very frustrating, I would say, when I came here to iGaming and I understood that there are so many fragmented information, but it's not gathered together in one report. So, frankly speaking, the idea of iGaming Trends from SoftSwiss was just to give the industry a report where you can get as much as possible information about the industry and predictions for the next year. So this was the idea, and we continue to work on this idea for already 5. Our next report will be 5th report, so we did just 4. And what I see right now is that many other companies, our competitors, not only our competitors, they found these iGaming trends, I guess, useful and started to create something very similar. But the only question I have, of course, it's very nice that they work and that they notice what we did. But does our industry need so many iGaming trends?
Yeah.
Because maybe we can unite our efforts. Maybe we can hire more analytical agencies. Maybe we can look from the other side to our industry and to create something even more valuable for the industry. Because, as I said, our core idea was content as marketing of value. We wanted to give value to the industry, not get leads. Really, this came after. Absolutely like that. But what I see right now, that content is becoming marketing of ego, when you just want to show something. And I'm not sure that this is a good strategy.
No, I think to an extent content is at risk of becoming commoditized. Like as I say, we've been doing market reports of some form for probably around the same time as you guys. 2020, 2021 was when we we're kind of like attempting them. They've iterated a lot, and I do agree with you. It's in some way it's almost kind of, you feel kind of slightly validated to see people doing similar things, but at the same time it's frustrating because it just becomes more fragmented. But everyone's got to, let's face it, we've all got to make a living,
Right. Yeah, I agree. But what I really still see is that our industry needs proper content, and we will continue to invest in our iGaming trends, and we will continue to invite more and more analytical agencies to help us to create better and better product, because I'm absolutely sure that this thing will never lose its value for the industry. The value only will continue to grow, and our key task is to make the report better and more valuable, to give to people in the industry more valuable information.